What's up, people? A Wisconsin man has been charged for murdering a woman and dismembering her corpse. I'm Chibuzo Wanchuku. I would appreciate you liking this video and subscribing to my channel. Maxwell Anderson, 33, killed Shade Robinson, 19, after the two had dinner at a restaurant during a first date. According to investigators, Anderson killed Robinson and mutilated her corpse to cover up his actions. Anderson has been charged for first-degree murder, mutilating a corpse, and arson of a property other than a building. The arson refers to him burning Robinson's car, which he drove when he threw the body parts all over Milwaukee, some of which are yet to be recovered. How disturbing. I rolled the clips.
And this home is where prosecutors say Maxwell Anderson killed Shade Robinson after the two went on a date last Monday. A few blocks away is where Anderson was taken into custody a few days later. In moments, you will see new video of that arrest in progress. Now, this case is bringing into light the story that has simmered in the shadows for days. While a concerned family was looking for a missing woman, body parts were turning up all across the city of Milwaukee. And now we have more information on why.
Sick son of a hurt my baby.
Sheena Scarborough did not hold back.
Sick son of a gonna pay.
Her hatred for Maxwell Anderson was evident from the moment her daughter's alleged killer walked into the courtroom. Prosecutors say Anderson and Shade Robinson went out to two restaurants and bars the night of April 1st, then returned to Anderson's home on South 39th Street. They say at some point that night, Anderson killed Robinson, dismembered her body, then drove her car around while he scattered the body parts in various places.
The allegations in the complaint are abhorrent. It is the highest level of violence imaginable.
Anderson also did Shade's car and lit it on fire. He spoke just once during Friday's hearing.
Do you understand the maximum potential penalties?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anderson's attorney first tried to get the homicide charge thrown out.
And there's nothing in here that says that she died at Mr. Anderson's home.
Shade's mother again lashed out.
So I'd ask you to dismiss that count before we address.
Anderson's attorney then alluded to Anderson being innocent.
Had Mr. Anderson been involved in this horrible tragedy, we would expect one to flee.
But bail was ultimately set at $5 million. Shade's family had been searching for her ever since her disappearance. Authorities used phone records, surveillance video, and home security video to close in on Anderson. He was arrested Thursday, April 4th. Friday brought some answers for the family, but also more questions.
Do something like this to my beautiful baby. She hurt nobody.
And little closure.
Me and my family would never be okay. Imagine trying to bury your niece with no body for the service.
And prosecutors say there are still missing body parts as they continue to look for all the human remains from Shade Robinson. Maxwell Anderson will return to court 1 week from Monday. Live here in Milwaukee, Adam Reif, CBS 58 News.
The actions of Anderson are like extremely disturbing. I can see why the family members of Robinson are upset. They should be like extremely disturbed. The attorney of the defendant said nonsense, and Robinson's mother was like, shut the F up. She wouldn't buy that. I wouldn't buy that. Nobody should buy that. It truly stinks that the family might have a funeral without some of the missing parts of Robinson. There are two things to draw from this. First, for ladies, especially the so-called modern women, you don't want to go for dinner on a first date. I talked about that before. A dinner is too early for a first date. Don't go into the car of the man on a first date. Don't go into his house either. That is not safe enough for you. You should give like some time, get to know the man. The second thing is for Black women that don't want to date Black men. I, as a Black man who is tired of this stupid white supremacy, I'm not concluding that that guy is a white supremacist. I cannot prove it. I am also not saying that all whites are supremacists. Some are, some are not. But this is something that I would like to point out to you. The men that would do that and the men that would not do that are from all races. And now, if you conclude that all men are like that, then let me tell you this, it happens either way. Let me say either of four ways. I'm talking about the same-sex thing as well. A man can kill a woman after a first date. A woman can do the reverse. A man or a woman can do that to one of the same sex after a first date. Anything is possible. Stats are a stupid way of judging somebody. How would you feel if you are labeled a bad person just because of a number of Black people that commit crimes? You would be upset about it. If you cannot tolerate you being judged as a woman on stats or on the behavior of most women, then don't do the same thing for men. You don't judge men on stats. Good people, bad people, they all come from all races and they are from both sexes. I hope that that animal pays for its actions. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.